Germany. How a nation forged in fire and reborn. From ashes. The roots of a nation. Ancient and medieval Germany. Epic beginnings. In the dense forests and rugged landscapes of ancient Germania, fierce tribes like the Saxons, Franks, and Goths carved out a life of defiance. These early Germanic peoples stood as impenetrable guardians against the Roman Empire, culminating in the legendary Battle of the Teutoburg Forest in 9 AD, where Germanic warriors annihilated 3 Roman legions, halting Rome's expansion into their lands. Epic beginnings. In the dense forests and rugged landscapes of ancient Germania, fierce tribes like the Saxons, Franks, and Goths carved out a life of defiance. These early Germanic peoples stood as impenetrable guardians against the Roman Empire, culminating in the legendary Battle of the Teutoburg Forest in 9 AD, where Germanic warriors annihilated 3 Roman legions, halting Rome's expansion into their lands. The birth of an empire. Fast forward to the early Middle Ages. Charlemagne, a towering figure of history, forged an empire that stretched across much of Europe, crowning himself emperor in 800 AD. Under his reign, the Holy Roman Empire began to take shape, embedding the seeds of what would become the German nation. Medieval tapestry. Germany's medieval era was a patchwork of kingdoms, duchies, and principalities, each contributing to a rich cultural mosaic. The Hanseatic League, a powerful alliance of trading cities, dominated Northern Europe's economy, setting the stage for a flourishing of art, architecture, and a distinct German identity. The Renaissance and Reformation. A nation in turmoil and transformation. Renaissance rebirth. As the Renaissance spread across Europe, Germany became a crucible of innovation and thought. Gutenberg's printing press, born in Mainz around 1440, became a revolutionary force, spreading knowledge, challenging old ideas, and setting the stage for a cultural revolution. The Flame of Reformation. In 1517, Martin Luther, a solitary monk with a fire in his heart, nailed his 95 Theses to the door of the Wittenberg Castle Church. This act ignited a revolution, fracturing the Catholic Church's power and plunging Europe into decades of religious conflict. The Protestant Reformation wasn't just a religious upheaval. It was a cultural earthquake that forever altered the course of Western civilization. The 30 Years' War, a nation. Torn apart. Apocalyptic destruction. The 30 Years' War, 1618 to 1648, was not just a conflict. It was a cataclysm that devastated Germany. Entire cities were razed, populations decimated, and the land itself scarred. This brutal conflict, ending with the Peace of Westphalia, left Germany fragmented, a shadow of its former self, struggling to rebuild from the ashes. The rise of Prussia and the unification of Germany, from fragmentation to power, Prussian might, from the ruins of the Holy Roman Empire, a new power emerged. Prussia. Under the iron will of leaders like Frederick the Great, Prussia became a military powerhouse, characterized by discipline, efficiency, and a relentless drive for greatness. Bismarck's masterstroke. The 19th century saw the rise of Otto von Bismarck, the Iron Chancellor, who used a combination of diplomacy and war to unify the German states. The momentous proclamation of the German Empire in 1871 in the Hall of Mirrors at Versailles marked the birth of a new European power, one that would soon dominate the continent both culturally and militarily. The German Empire and the World Wars, triumph and tragedy. Cultural and industrial renaissance. Germany's unification sparked an era of unprecedented growth. It became a hub of industry, science, and culture. The works of composers like Richard Wagner and philosophers like Friedrich Nietzsche defined the era, while industrial titans built the foundations of modern Germany. World War I, the fall from grace. However, Germany's ambitions led it into the abyss of World War I. The Treaty of Versailles, which ended the war, was a bitter pill, crippling reparations, loss of territory, and a humiliated nation. But this was just the beginning of an even darker chapter. The Weimar Republic and the rise of the Nazis. From despair to dictatorship, a cultural beacon. Amidst chaos, The Weimar Republic, 1919–1933, was a paradox, a period of extraordinary cultural creativity amidst political and economic chaos. Berlin became the heart of avant-garde art, theater, and cinema. But beneath the surface, the seeds of extremism were taking root. Descent into darkness. The Great Depression struck Germany like a thunderbolt, paving the way for the rise of Adolf Hitler and the Nazi Party. The Nazi regime, with its fanatical ideology, plunged the world into the horror of World War II and perpetrated the Holocaust, one of humanity's darkest chapters. Post-war Germany and the Cold War. Division and resurrection. The ruins of war. In 1945, Germany lay in ruins, its cities bombed to rubble, its people displaced and despairing. The nation was split into East and West, a stark symbol of the Cold War's ideological divide. Rebirth and reinvention. West Germany, under the Marshall Plan, rose from the ashes in an economic miracle that transformed it into a prosperous, democratic state. East Germany, under Soviet influence, became a socialist state, its citizens living under the shadow of the Berlin Wall. Reunification and the New Germany, a beacon of hope. The Berlin Wall. Falls in 1989, the Berlin Wall, a symbol of division and oppression, fell not with a bang, but with the joyous cheers of millions. The reunification of Germany in 1990 marked the end of a dark era and the beginning of a new chapter in German history. Cultural Renaissance. The newly unified Germany quickly re-established itself as a cultural and economic powerhouse. Berlin became a global center of art, music, and innovation, embodying the spirit of a nation reborn. Germany. Today, a nation shaped by its past. Diversity and unity. Today, Germany is a vibrant, multicultural society, deeply aware of its history and committed to democracy, human rights, and global cooperation. It stands as a leading voice in Europe, a nation that has learned from its past and looks to the future with determination and hope. A legacy of innovation. From its environmental leadership to its technological advancements, modern Germany continues to shape the world. The scars of its history have become the lines that define its character, a nation forever transformed, yet always evolving. In the end, let me know which country you want to talk about next time. Thank you for watching.